Politics on Trial: The Judiciary's Role in Sorting Truth from Fiction. Written by Thomas T. Taylor. Narrated by Jack Pemberton. Introduction. When we navigate the volatile and eventful landscape of politics, we often find ourselves questioning the veracity of claims, given how they can bear serious consequences for the lives of ordinary citizens and the course of nations. Making sense of this complex and often confusing reality, however, can prove challenging. It is amid this rough terrain that we find an unlikely but stable ground: the judicial system. Make no mistake, the judicial system, like any human institution, is inherently imperfect. Yet, it remains the most reliable and necessary pathway we have to discern fact from fiction in today's politically charged climate. It's the constant cross-examination, scrutiny, and rigorous principles of evidence in the courtroom that distinguish it from the court of public opinion. In no small measure, these factors come together to make the judicial system far superior to political claims when determining what's true and what's mere smoke and mirrors. Yet the role of the judiciary is not to interpret the law solely. Integral to its function is its duty to ascertain the veracity of claims, to separate fact from fiction, truth from lies. The court stands as the defender of truth in a world where false narratives can sway public opinion, incite division, and even cause harm. It's no insignificant task, and one that impacts our lives in profound ways. This book brings this vitally important, yet often taken for granted task of the courts into sharp focus. In parsing through the legal landscape of political claims, this book seeks no less than to shed light on how courts determine which claims are true and which are fallacious. It is an exploration not so much about the letter of the law, but the spirit that drives it: truth. The book takes you on a journey through various aspects of the legal system, such as the difference between free speech and perjury, the toleration of untruths during political campaigns, and the serious consequences of lying under oath. It examines how courts evaluate and weigh evidence and the standards they uphold in their quest for truth. It analyzes the court's role in verifying political claims, sometimes embarking on fact-finding missions to unpick the threads of political assertions. Moreover, it looks into how court verdicts shape public perception and influence policy changes and legal precedents. After all, every court decision leaves marks that go beyond the resolution of a single case. Furthermore, it discusses legal remedies and recourse against false political narratives, and the protections offered to whistleblowers and truth-tellers. The book also addresses the controversial issue of political bias in the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?